What's up, Leo?
What's going on, Ryan?
Let's have a talk with everyone about how we ended up here on the boardwalk in San Diego, all the way from the East Coast, right? All right, so folks, many of you recognize me, Ryan Umina, CEO of SETC Pros. This, everyone, yin to my yang, Leo Drinkard III. He is the COO of SETC Pros. So we wanted to tell you this story a bit because we are just like many of you, right? We've had all sorts of different careers, entrepreneurial experiences, right? And this was a case of Leonard, myself, and
recognizing a real problem to solve, right? So, Congress passed legislation that allows for upwards of 40 million self-employed individuals to really reap the benefits of credits that are eligible for them, but really had no way of, transferring that information to the general public. So we decided that that was something that was worthwhile of time to kind of solve the equation for.
Yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, where we learned that you have 40 to 80 million Americans eligible for billions of dollars, we made it our mission to create an educational system, processing system that would allow them to claim this money before it expires.
There's people in this space that are also trying to do this type of work, but what we realized they were doing was fairly manual, I'd say, in their processes. So we really understood that with technology, with AI in general, that there was really some leverages that really could be utilized in this space.
Yeah. So that's where the proprietary system came into place. That's not where we started at. I myself, as you all know, I'm an attorney. My partner here, he is an operations guru. He works for a very large energy company for about a dozen years in operations management. So I'm a big words guy. He's a spreadsheet guy. He takes everything, turns it into a process flow chart. Just incredible at what he does.
Yeah. And really, how do we combine those two skill sets to apply this into a sector of, business that could really use freshening up, if you will?
Yeah. So, when we started this with our other original founder, it was just get the word out and help them. And as we saw the problem to be solved, it built and built. But that's where, the journey became a lot of fun. Like many of you have an idea, there's a problem to solve in the world, and you start using your brain, you start figuring out how to do it and get it out to as many people as possible. And it's been amazing for us, something that we started together with some of our other folks to watch it grow and evolve.
Right.
And, to the point now we have extremely talented software engineers, added CPAs to the mix, added a whole host of people that right now we have dozens of people just on the back end side working every day to ensure that we're getting you the money that you're earning.
Ryan, what I think is a pretty humbling experience is that this is really like a call to arms, if you will.
Yes.
So I think what's fascinating about this business is we literally started this on zero capital.
Yeah.
And it was all off of the spirit of what we were doing that really captivated our team members, which they ultimately joined in because they too saw this as something incredible, like the modern Robin Hood story, right? Like, there will never be another time where it's such a special opportunity for so many people. And I think that message really gravitated the right team members to the business.
It did. I mean, to just talk about the self-employed journey a bit, for us to start working on something, bootstrap it with, our founders and everybody. And and creating something novel and then watching it take flight. It's been one of the most rewarding experiences in the world. It's what makes entrepreneurship worth it, right? And more importantly, you know, we have now secured for self-employed America tens and tens of millions of dollars in refunds, and that is it's mind-blowing. And now it's taken us here, right here, two of us who started building this thing. We worked 20 hours a day on it, and
all throughout the night in the middle of Christmas. And you know, it's taken us to some wonderful places. We've been to New York and sat inside the Harvard Club talking to some really prestigious people about this program.
Yeah, so this trip's taking us to New York, Las Vegas, Houston, obviously DC, and right now we are in San Diego. Maybe coming to your city soon. We expect to see Denver, Florida, number of other cities around the country before this ends. So yeah, really looking forward to sharing more with you where we're going. But yeah, you know, you just believe in what you're doing.
Do the right thing.
Yeah, and don't quit. You know, one day you're standing on a beach in San Diego, getting ready to do their morning show. Tomorrow, tell them all about what we did. Thanks, everyone.